Full of high-rises and packed with people. A new glimpse tonight into the Kakaako of tomorrow. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Yenchi Denise. It is a snapshot that could include 30,000 more people, plus new hotels, rail, and schools. KITV host Catherine Cruz has a look at the environmental impact study just released.
It's all about what's possible in an area red hot for development. Kakaako is rising, and hotels are one of those possibilities. Howard Hughes Corporation is the one large landowner who's positioned to turn possibility into reality there.
They believe a hotel might work, but it's really at the very preliminary discussion stage.
Rules already in place allow for a hotel at the Aloha Tower District, and now this EIS leaves the door open for more. The question is, where?
In effect, we're allowing it or endorsing it as the market will allow. We feel as more people are drawn to this area to live and work and play in the area, that uses such as hotels, which are an economic driver and otherwise, that they make sense, and we do not prohibit that.
The company is expected to come in for approvals to develop the Marukai Farmers Market lot later this year, but it would only say that right now its zoning doesn't allow for a hotel and that its Ward Village plans don't include it. Howard Hughes' master plan does, however, call for the possible development of some 24 high-rises. Right now, about 12,000 people call Kakaako home. That number could triple as floor space density increases around transit centers by 2035. That means an additional strain on sewer lines, although the city believes there is sufficient capacity given all the improvement projects on the drawing board.
To accommodate those increased number of toilets flushing, it would appear that there is sufficient capacity projected or estimated because of the new projects and the current capacity.
But distribution lines are another story, and as high-rises spring up, developers will have to pay for the upgrades. Water pipes are an issue too, where the lines are more than 50 years old. In the last 5 years, Kakaako saw some 34 water main breaks. Developers will have to foot the bill for larger pipes and new hookups. The growing pains will mean the need for a second fire station. This one exists already in Kakaako, but the study looks at the planned need to spend more than $10 million for a new station with 2 additional fire trucks. HFD says another site has not yet been identified. And then there's a matter of schools. The EIS estimates $122 million is needed for new schools. Talks are underway to possibly include an elementary school at the planned 690 Pohukaina project near Mother Waldron Park. For City's John Wallenstrom says talks are preliminary, but said the company has experience creating a school campus within a high-rise.
Now, the draft EIS is a kind of blueprint for growth in Kakaako that rail is expected to bring. The public will have 45 days to submit testimony to tell the state what you think. But Ching assures there will be additional time on top of that to allow for community input. And by the way, that report is more than 1,000 pages long. You can link to the EIS on our webpage. Just go to the As Seen section of KITV.com.